Okay, travelers, it's Galdap again. It's been a while. We seem to keep going a while between stuff, but such is the case with people that take left turns and don't have good schedules together. Anyway, last month, our travelers were in the middle of doing their watches, and their watches passed without incident. But on Ellywick's watch, she asked Barzu if he sees anything with his eye, and he mentions that he sees something off in the distance that is shambly in nature. Upon further inquiry with the eye, it appears to be a landmass of quote-unquote non-living stuff that is moving ever so very slowly. Ellywick wakes Zerevex, and they decide to wait just a bit longer before waking the others. They decide to get into the boats to head along the lantern path. Oh, there was a bit of stuff that happened between that. Gallup's on the fly here, so basically, they saw it continuing the shamble, so they did wake up the others, and then they strategically decide to get into boats to head along the lantern path through the water, which also seems to head towards the shambling mound. Moroz and Ellywick are in a boat. Torn and Zerevex are in separate boats, and Lark is on her rug. As they get closer to the mound, the group splits up. Zerevex heads to the left, round the mound. Ellywick, Moroz, and Lark head to the right, continuing on the lighted path, and Torin heads back to camp. That's not a place for an alligator in a whole bunch of water when he's supposed to take damage. And for those that went right of the shambler and continued more along the lines of the lanterns, actual land was spotted, with a castle, but only while they're still inside the path of the lanterns. As they stray outside the path, everything vanishes. The land in the castle. The water's still there. Having gained the attention of the shambler, Zerevex sprinkles some of his vanishing dust on himself in the boat, in hopes that he can lure the shambler away. But the shambler just continues on the same direction, right towards him. However, when Zerevex switched course and tried to evade it, the mass turned towards him and continued. Realizing they cannot escape this massive bit of land, Torin takes a shot from the land and nails it! A fight ensues! The whole rest of the night was taken up fighting this beast of a thing. The end.
But we survived.
Oh, yeah, they're still here.
We almost died.
I think a couple of you almost died.
Yeah.
It was a pretty brutal fight.
I
Fine.
could have done play-by-plays, but I mean, I entitled the last one "Punching the Ground" because that's what we did. We just hit the ground a lot. I mean, Torin had a lot of good shots in there, but
What about me?
yeah, you did some damage too. I suppose I could have done the whole Lark takes a shot then hides, Lark takes a shot then hides.
Well, at least I was hitting it.
You were.
Warren stands on land.
Yep.
Water was the sucker's game. I saw what happened to those people.
Yeah. Dude, you're an alligator. I know you're not an alligator.
You would think that you would at least like.
Well, and actually at the end, Torin beat the crap out of it with his halberd. Like the ever-loving shit beat out of it.
Think what I can do with an extra attack now.
6
Yeah,
hits?
We get 2 attacks now.
Does that? I mean, that means I get 3, right? Does I get my bonus action? Or does that mean I get 4?
No.
You do not get 4.
It's
I can't
2
remember if
main
it's 2 or
hand
3.
attacks.
Yeah, but
But then I get my bonus action because I'm a fighter.
Yeah, you can use your offhand as well.
Meanwhile, Torin gets 6 attacks.
Only once.
Yeah, only once. And then 4.
Yeah.
I'm like a rat or something. Alright, so you guys are standing, exhausted, tired, and nearly dead. What are you going to do? And if you're going to rest, what watches are you going to take? It's 10 a.m. So it is early morning. Rest, you'll be going further.
I guess I should have written down more about the fight because there was like people getting gobbled up, right?
I got eaten. I broke
I
right
got
by
eaten.
land.
I
Then
thought I
you
got eaten too.
And you died
Yeah, that happens.
from it. And then Ellywick, I think Ellywick got eaten as well and almost died.
It was good for all.
Yeah,
I was-
yeah.
Pretty close to death.
It was
Yeah.
a circle one.
Because I still hadn't cleared out my death saves from last time.
Yeah, I remember everyone.
I'm full health, so.
Well, not all of us can hide like scared little bitches on a flying carpet.
What did you do? You didn't even hit it.
Yeah, I did.
Roll up for that one.
I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I remember it hitting you.
You hit me?
No,
No.
it hitting you. I
Oh,
remember you complaining that you didn't have a ranged attack, so you just had to sit in the boat the whole time.
I did sit in the boat the vast majority of the time, but then towards the end I was hitting it quite a bit.
Something happened to the boat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the boat died.
He did hit it.
Yeah, we only have one boat, so we need to figure out how we're moving as well as replenishing everything.
Do you guys need a short rest?
We're only allowed one long rest in a certain period of time, right? And didn't we just come off of a long rest and then
Right.
Correct, yeah.
So it'd be a short rest that we could take.
So the only thing we're allowed is a short rest.
You could roll hit die to get hit points back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait.
I'm fine continuing, but I'm fine resting for you guys also.
And how many hit dice do we get back for a short rest?
You don't get any
Yeah.
for a short rest.
You just
Long
use them.
rest, you get half round up.
Long rest, you get what?
Half round up.
Half your hit points round up?
No.
Half your hit dies rounded up, restored, plus full health on a long rest. On a short rest, you can just expend hit die to heal.
Oh, right. Okay. That sucks. But really, I mean, hit dice, we only use those during a short rest to heal, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Right. So, since we have 5 hit dice now, I could use 3 and then get those 3 back on the next long rest. Is that right?
Well, technically, we only have 4 right now because we leveled and we haven't done a long rest to restore them. So you only have 4.
Damn it, Zerevex.
Technically.
Technically. Actually.
I'd give you some of my hit dice if I could. I'm not using them.
Yeah. You land-bound alligator.
Hey, he did a lot.
If only one of you were a bard with a song of rest. None of you were bard.
Yeah, a bard would finally come in useful for the first time in a year and a half.
Obviously, we gotta kill me and replace me with B Bard.
Oh god.
Oh god.
You have to kill me.
That sounds horrible.
It's terrible. You don't want this to happen. It's actually considered a crime in some countries.
Wait, who did we kill?
Said you'd have to kill me to allow Beat the Bard to happen in this.
I mean,
I can only take so much of one bard.
You have the best bard.
We don't have a bard.
No, not in this game.
Oh, you guys play a different one with bards?
But Sean is learning to D. So
Oh.
I am a player character. Player character bard.
She's a bard, and she does not get along with Emily.
I think we get along fine.
I
Yes.
would agree.
surprise, surprise.
So it's just like this game, except she's not the GM.
You know, really, it was only the very beginning that we were not getting along together.
Yeah, she almost killed Karen.
You know who did die? The poor merchant.
Name was Steve.
But that's that's not the game we're in. So let's talk about this one.
Yeah, I gotta get a birthday present here soon.
Okay.
Mask of muddy water.
So I'm actually at 0. I don't think I ever took my hit points down to 0. Well, no, I did, because Ellywick...
No, I gave you a potion.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, so we're doing short rest?
Yeah.
It's happened for like an hour or
Yeah, probably just an hour.
Is that just one hit dice?
Any as you want to spend.
Yeah, you can expend all your hit die, all 4, right now if you wanted to.
That's plenty for me.
I have not used any of my healing spells, I don't think.
I thought you used one on somebody. Maybe not.
I don't think I did. I think I was waiting until this one to heal everybody because I was tired. I was very sleepy last time. We went really long.
That's what she said.
Then I
Should be.
think mayhap. Where is everybody on needing healed? Zerevex said he was okay. Torn
Yeah, I'm just about
and
full.
Larker just fine.
Just you and
Frosty,
Moroz.
Moroz.
Yep.
Just
What do you
remember
need?
that your healing spells are probably more useful in combat than your hit die are.
That's true. I will take that advice.
I think I'm going to use 2 hit dice. Let's see. Oop. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. That's not awful.
No, 20 hits from that. That's pretty sweet.
Moroz, did you add the got back from health potion?
Yes. So I was at 10, but I thought it was 0. But the reason I was at 10 is because Zerevex gave me a health potion. Plus the 20 there gives me a total of 30 right now. And 2 hit dice.
So while you're resting, what are you guys doing?
I'm resting.
Yeah. But like anybody who's more fully healthy.
I mean, I'd probably be asking people what we're going to do to cross the area since there's only one boat.
Well, I have a rug. I'm good.
My boat. Nobody wanted
Someone's
be
gonna
in.
have to
My
go
boat would
back
be
and
earlier.
forth.
And you wouldn't be asking anyone because you're resting too, Ellywick.
Well, you can talk, can't you, while we're resting?
Yeah.
Yep.
You can talk. You can't do like any super grand activity. It's gotta be light activity. Like you could pace if you wanted to.
Oh, so we're not sleeping.
No.
No, this is a rest.
Oh, well, I mean, I thought like it would be a nap or something.
I mean, if you wanted to RP that way, you could have a traumatic experience.
Well, Moroz was just eaten by a frickin' piece of land, so after he wakes up from death, quaffs a potion, he slumps down to the ground and takes a nap. Ta-da!
Such is the life of a fighter.
Yep. Get hit by a landmass, die, wake up, drink something, and sleep. Take a nap. And then everybody looks at him like, ugh, lazy.
Same old, same old.
Yeah, you guys should figure out this whole boat thing. And actually, we could really make this a math problem. Like, Lark can't be alone by herself on either side because she'll steal people's stuff, so we have to make sure that we have the proper amount of people ferried back and forth.
What is it? The fox?
The fox, the farmer, the baby, and something, yeah.
The
Sheep.
chickens.
Sure.
The chicken involved.
The problem is that Lark can just float across. She doesn't need a boat.
Yep.
So really, it comes down to Ellywick is going to have to ferry back and forth with each one of us individually.
Can Ellywick ride on Lark's carpet?
No, we went through that because the weight would be too high for it.
Yeah, because somebody's carrying a lot of stuff that they don't need.
I do need this stuff. It's very important.
Their investments.
You
Probably
know,
like
one
4
person.
crowbars.
Let's see. So we would need
How far do we need to go? I don't see the end.
Yeah, it's not drawn. But
Well, me and one other person can go look and see if the path is clear.
Do we get to see the end? I feel like we
we
zoomed
did.
in.
So if you're on the path, you can actually see the castle in the landmass. But you have to be within the path to see that.
Correct. You're not in the land.
When we were in that path, how far away did the castle look?
It was at a significant distance.
Like, how
Yeah.
long would it take to travel it by boat?
Roll me a. You don't have really any boating experience.
I do. I saw it.
You have boating experience.
D200?
I mean, I'm a fighter.
Yeah. So like there's certain backgrounds like sailor.
Well, okay, how long would it take for me to get there on my rug? I have
You
experience
have
on
to
that.
get on your rug and try for it.
Well, no. So I'm not looking for boating time, but we did row a certain amount through this water, and then we saw the land. The question I would have is how far away was that land from the land that we started from? Were we halfway there? Were we 1/4 of the way there? Because then we can judge how long it would take based off of where the land was.
It was a significant distance.
Were we?
So it's basically it's not going to make sense for us to like try and tote one way and then come back and tote. And how deep is this water?
You guys were able to stand in it while you were fighting.
I mean, we could tie people to the boat. And just, so in case they, like, fall in, we can pull them back out.
Oh no.
So we can just walk in the water?
You were able to stand in it while you were fighting. You
Close to land.
Yeah, from what you guys know, just generally about the world, it would be a little bit treacherous just because of the fact that it is a mirror, right? So it can get randomly deeper, and it can also get randomly much muddier and suck you down.
Yeah, that's why we need the rope.
Yeah.
What about the possibility of 2 people going over, Lark going over, one person and Torin going over, Lark going over, Lark dropping her stuff, Torin guarding her stuff since she trusts Torin.
Why don't we just build a raft?
Hey, Torin did multiple things in your honor. You have no fucking honor. So you should at least trust him.
I'm not dropping my stuff off on the ground.
Well, because then it would just take...
Is there materials to build a raft around here?
No.
Gotta be the remnants of the old boats. And what is the shambling mountain made of?
Poisonous stuff?
Corpses.
They'll float.
Is there anything usable on the Shambling Mound?
You want to inspect?
Sure.
Go ahead and roll me for.
Does it float?
Should I investigate?
Yeah, it's your investigation. You just ask if you float.
Does the shambling mound float?
It looks heavily decayed. To answer Emily first, it looks heavily decayed. Past the point where it would float well. You could search to see if there's anything well. Moroz, you found a few pieces of wood and such that are caught up in it that you could take into a raft. They're 3 pieces of wood. They're pretty well warped.
What about vines?
Vines?
Yeah.
So there are vines. They're rope-like. They're semi-decayed, but you potentially be able to pull them into something.
Okay. So we could possibly do a makeshift raft, which would handle everybody. The problem is, if it fell apart while going over there, then we'd truly be screwed.
Yes, like when those boats did us so well.
Well, I mean, as long as we don't get hit by islands, I think we're okay. Mini
Are
islands.
the remnants of the old boats still floating around within distance?
Yeah, they're still there. Nothing's happened to them. They're kind of just bobbing on the mirror.
Let's grab those. Those will float.
Tell you what, how bad is the damage to these boats?
Mine was destroyed.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
They-
mine had like its arms just smash it in half and then pull me into it.
Yeah,
I do have glue. I could fix this.
I also can fix things.
Oh, well. Fine, I won't use my glue. It's okay.
No, I'm just
No,
saying.
it's okay.
I'm just saying I can help too.
I imagined that Lark is standing with a thing of glue, like,
Something's
and
broken.
he's like, I got this.
Lark is like, I was going to consider not being evil for 1 second, but fuck you guys, I'm back to being evil.
He just starts gluing things together in the background.
While
There were-
Moroz is asleep. Hands together.
Yeah, there were tents here, right?
I think so.
Yeah, there was.
Yes.
We can make a sailboat.
Well, or if the canvas was watertight, we could maybe use some of these, we could like lash stuff together in sort of a canoe fashion.
Has anybody gone out and grabbed those boats yet?
No, but I don't think you
Nobody
can.
has said they have.
How far out are they?
They are pretty much where they broke.
Maybe like 100 feet out each then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. Can I just go out there and just start pulling them into shore? Alright.
Let me just kind of mark so that we're all. This broke like over here. You would be able to get a majority of the boats if you went out to collect them. There are some severe splintering of certain pieces, so not everything is accounted.
But otherwise, they're pretty much, they're made of wood, so they still float at least.
Yeah, it would be on the float.
Alright. Then I go out and I bring all those back to shore so that we can build a raft. Or repair the boats, whichever.
What is everybody else doing?
I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah. I'm ready to go, but I know we need to get a boat for everyone else.
Debs.
Thornton has a boat. Doesn't know about the rest of you.
Yeah, we could go. They
Just the
could
two
follow
of
up
us.
behind.
Great.
Yeah. We can meet up with them later.
Definitely haven't been warned about any impending.
Alright, so you have the options to build a raft. You have Lark has her loot train.
Well, once Torn gets back with the wood, I'd like to try and start building a raft.
Yeah, and I'll help.
So kind of explain to me how you are going to start building this raft.
How does when the boats get back? How intact are they? Unintact? Is it mostly just like pieces of wood?
It is mostly two halves, but there are pieces missing, and those pieces look really splintered. Like where the, for lack of a better word, arm of the creature hit when it slammed down. There's definitely some splintering that occurred.
Are they in half long ways or in half across the boat?
They are across the boat.
Okay.
Great type of Zerevex, how are you making raft?
Well, if the boats are pretty much intact, like long ways, or no, it's split down the middle, basically, right?
Yeah, so it basically looks like
It's
this.
split along its
and
x-axis.
This.
Like that.
It's an Easter egg. And or there is more boat there because squiggly lines means that there's an extension. We got a longer boat.
That was a crack. Well, if we had, I'd try and
Ellywick, can you mend something like this?
I don't think my mend would actually mend that together because I don't have all the little pieces to actually put it back together.
Correct. You would be unable to use mend on.
Can you just tie it together? Like a raft?
Well, there's not.
What kind of boats were these? Were they canoes?
They're canoe types.
Ah, okay.
Those things are bent pretty well.
How many pieces do you have?
Torin would have been able to collect the 2 large pieces. He would have been unable to collect all the small splinters that happened in the center. We'll make it easy for each canoe.
Okay.
And how many people can go in the current boat?
Too.
So we could tie the other 2 pieces off the side of the water, and people can just hold on to it and be pulled along.
Like catamarans?
I don't know what that is.
Those are the boats where there's like a main hull, and then there are 2 smaller runner type things connected to it.
Then yes.
But we'd still need to hole up the hole. And so one boat is fully intact, right?
You have 1 fully intact boat.
Okay. We just need to worry about this one. So we got some pieces from the shambling mound.
That's your intact boat.
Nice.
A little bit longer.
There we go. I'm wondering if we could do some type of glue monstrosity with Lark's glue that would involve the halves of the boat and then the pieces that we got from the mound.
I do only have 7 ounces of glue.
Oh, well then no.
I have 50
That's like-
feet of rope.
Yeah, the rope might work.
Well, we need to make it watertight though. That's
I
the
think we'd
problem.
almost have to break down the boats and then tie them together into a raft to actually make it work.
You want to break down the good boat?
No, the bad boats.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no.
Make the one good boat we have shittier, like this.
It'll make
Other
a
boat.
bigger raft, though.
So there are like any trees in the area?
Not really. There's not much
Yeah.
life in the community.
There wasn't much to begin
Nothing that I
with.
could just like cut down and strap to the side of everything for extra.
Correct. And whatever there was, the Valhalla warriors really picked over it.
I mean, could we pull stuff off the shambling mass as wood just to
We-
use as a raft?
Did a little bit, didn't we?
Yep.
We have like 3 pieces of wood and some vines.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, is that
now we just need to plug the holes with the dead bodies.
Oh gosh.
I mean, is there like grass you can plug the holes with?
I did not
mud?
get it.
Mud would wash away.
You just keep putting it on?
This is why she has a carpet.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking that exact thing.
Can I use my marvelous green pigment and just draw a boat into existence?
You would need to have a way to draw it out and be for it to. So, like, if you draw it onto the ground, you're just gonna get.
Well, there's the tents.
What if I take 2 halves of the boat and just draw on the outside of that?
I'll allow that. Yeah.
Could
That's
you-
what I will do.
Could you take the boats, draw a line? Because you can draw, like, you drew the door, right?
Right.
Can you, is there a way that you can draw a line that sort of like cuts all the splintery stuff off? So, like, draw a cut on the boat that would separate the splintered out parts, and then put the 2 halves together after they're no longer splintered, and then, like, draw something that would bind them together. Would that work?
That would be up to the GM or DM.
No, you would not be able to just cut off that area, draw things into it.
Alright, but if I push the 2 ends together and then just like paint the outside shell of it to make it one whole piece, that'd work?
Yep.
And how much pigment would that use?
I'm going to assume you're going to be significantly more thorough on the part that's going to leak.
Yeah,
So
don't
let's
really
go-
want to drown. So how big is the boat?
And let's say 2 ounces.
Okay.
So as soon as you paint it, it would dry, so you're not bleeding on it.
Wait,
Just an assumption.
I do have a bucket actually, I believe.
It will be fine. Doesn't matter if there's a leak.
I've got an iron pot, that would count.
Oh my goodness. I'm having flashbacks to the time we took a boat out without a boat plug in it.
Alright, let's go.
Alrighty, so you guys are going. You have your boats. How is everyone? Well, let me. So who is getting into what?
Are there 3 boats?
Solo
Put the 2
boat.
together.
You only do one?
Yeah, I only made a second boat.
I'm getting into the complete boat because that's always been my boat.
Oh, Damien, let me move
Why don't we just do the same order we did last time?
this. Face and Thor just stare at each other.
Hey, at least my boat's green.
My boat was is still in one piece.
The lizard folk craftsmanship is not what it used to be. Zerevex, Ellywick, or Moroz, Ellywick, what do you guys?
I think Ellywick should go with Torin and Moroz with me just for weight distribution.
That works.
Lauren, may I join you in your boat?
Okay.
Thank you.
Are we ready?
Let's go.
Not for the awkward, the boat.
Yeah, that's.
The boat's moving too quick.
Hold on. I was gonna change who has control over the boat.
Boats, as long as
It makes me feel better.
Dang, our boat's awesome.
Hold on, I'm trying not to take this shambling down with.
it's alive. It's alive, but it's after Ellywick.
And this time it's in a boat.
Torrent's just swimming away.
Yeah,
Fuck
he's
you.
apparently just swimming.
I am an alligator, apparently.
Yeah, but you don't like water.
Okay, so you guys are in the lantern.
Jesus.
You see, you do see the landmass and everything. Goodness, I cannot move yourself. The boat will come, or it won't. Struggling very much right now.
Can't keep up with this magic carpet, guys.
Boat did come.
So
It's awesome.
Just a little bit of lag.
the boats are having problems. Like in the other game when like everything kept zooming around the map, and I was like, "What is happening?"
At least they're not actually having real problems.
No. So your boats are fine. You find yourself not really feeling as if you're getting closer, and then all of a sudden you are at land. So it's as if you never saw the land getting closer, and then all of a sudden, ta-da! Land.
Guys, it got dark.
Oh, why?
It's very black.
You were actually
Very mid-left.
All been a dream.
No.
All been a dream. I'm just now waking up in my nice, warm, cozy bed at home.
It's very dark gray.
Hold on. There's no reason why.
Is anyone else here?
Hold on. Everything's enabled. Global illumination.
Do you have Fog of War on?
I do not have. Hey, I was the one that figured that out. I got that covered.
La la la, it's black, black, black.
Like, no.
You have 2 foot.
Do we have no vision on?
You don't have. There's no reason why you would not be able to see global illuminations on. Planned until.
Know how this goes. Oh,
Oh, I can see.
everything. Light.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So you arrive all of a sudden at this grassy castle area. You look around you, you see tents, you also see 6 boats that are not represented.
Big too.
6 what?
Canoes.
Ah.
Beyond your own.
There's more canoes.
Why don't we just come over here and grab more boats?
Because we didn't know for sure there would be boats.
Hey, Ellywick got 10 foot tall.
Oh
I roll.
no.
The
This
curse
is a
has been
really large map.
oppositely lifted.
There's totally no reason for that. Why would
Large maps.
who would do that to you, Peter?
You're so tiny.
Okay, so you arrive here, you see boats, including your own.
Where's the castle?
You see it in front of you.
Well, okay. Oh, so it's this like big black thing.
Are you marking on the map?
I was.
I am.
So like, where's the entrance to it? Or can we see the entrance?
You currently don't see an entrance.
Big black day.
You see this
So all
marsh
the blacks
area?
are like walls.
Yeah, all the things that block your sight. Yeah.
Okay.
Marsh area. You see these makeshift tent areas that appear to be of 3 distinct designs. So it's over here, very different than what.
Tower and maybe a ramp.
What are we seeing there?
I'm assuming it's an entrance to whatever that is.
Do we want to head that way? Do we see any people around?
You do. You see a lot of people.
Oh.
Form of bollywogs. And lizard folk.
Oh,
And
no.
a few elves.
Someone. Well, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, not represented.
Still have that bullywog cloak thingy.
Oh, you do. So
Has
you
no one
see-
tried that on yet?
No.
Try it on now.
Yeah, Lark, you want to try it on?
I am very interested to see what it does.
Yeah, why don't you steal it, Lark? Maybe you can put it on after you steal it, since you like stealing things. Steal it. Then put it on.
So are these like nice people, or
So they're not attacking you, which is good, right?
do they see us?
The bollywogs seem to be kind of walking around, their heads held high, chest puffed out. The lizard folk seem oddly cowed down. They are not really as confident looking. If you want to know more, you can roll me a perception.
Perception.
I'd like to roll perception and see if they look friendly.
This kind of reminds me of the bollywogs we saw before that had slaves.
Yep.
So the bollywogs that you see at Ellywick, they look well armored, and the lizard folk do not. In fact, it looks like they have quivers, their arrows look kind of bent up at the end, where like the tail of it would be. It looks like there's broken notches and such. The swords don't look like they have really great care taken to it. And the bollywogs look like they have like the best armor and the best materials. Whereas you see that they don't necessarily look friendly, but they also are not attacking you.
Well, I mean, as long as they're not rushing me from the side, I think that's good. I tend to think that's an act of aggression.
What were we doing here again?
I don't know.
We're trying to.
The cultists, right? We think the cultists are here. We went through a portal and came here. Okay.
I think, should we be meeting up with Bog?
We were hunting down Meister Bogs.
Right, and the lizards told us to follow them.
Yeah.
So...
Then we killed them.
Yeah.
And their dogs.
Yeah.
Your little dog, too!
And their maid person.
No, you killed her. We did not kill her.
We don't know about that.
Technically, there was a fire to cover up.
Yeah.
But the only people who actually know that is Torn and Lark.
Well,
There
we're...
was a death, yes. There's a lot of other people that know about a fire.
Right.
As Smokey the Bear says, where there's fire, there must be Lark. There's Lark, there is fire? Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so you guys are here. No one's attacking you. They don't look friendly or unfriendly. What are you going to do?
Zerevex, do you think you can try to talk to the bollywogs?
I can try.
Maybe ask for Bog? And if he does decide to do this, I would like to listen in to sort of put some of my bollywogish to the test since I've been working with Zerevex to learn bollywog.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm going to approach the one closest to us on the map.
Okay. Yeah, that's why. Representation.
I won't get that close.
So how, what do you...
Well, getting up a little closer, I'm going to ask him, have you seen Meister Bog?
So the bullywog turns to you. You're saying this to him in bullywog. His chest is pushed out, and he says, kind of taken aback, "Cultist scum don't speak bullywog." But he says this back to you in bullywog.
I'm not a cultist. I'm here to deal with, or I have an arrangement with Bog.
The bullywog appears to be thinking, and says, I can't do that again. You need to speak to Pharblex.
Where is he?
And he points kind of vaguely behind him. No, not Pharblex. Pharblex.
I heard frog legs.
I want you to know this is not So he tells you that you have to speak to Pharblex and points kind of vaguely behind him.
Alright. I guess I'm going to, walk back towards everyone else and let them know that they want me to talk to Pharblex, who's probably within the bollywog camp.
Fart blacks? I thought you said fart blast. Pharblex? Is that what you said?
Pharblex.
Yeah. Well, because I was only listening. My bullywog's not perfect, so I heard fart blast.
So why do the... Do you know why the lizard people look like they're...
I did not question that.
Hey, why does it look like you have slaves? That's not exactly a great opener for people they've never seen before.
No, I know. I was hoping you guys would talk to us about... Never mind.
So into the camp? Which camp was it? I guess this one.
Well, it's a castle, isn't it?
Wait, why do we even want to go find him? We don't really actually need... We're just trying to find the area. We don't actually need him.
That's true.
Like, we just need to get in and act like we know what we're doing and figure out what's going on with the cultists and how to infiltrate them and destroy them.
And kill them all.
Well, we don't have to kill them all. We just have to destroy the leaders.
Well, maybe they'll help us. They don't
No,
seem
actually,
to...
Zerevex has to kill them all. Gotta kill them all, cultists. And yeah. Well, and so I'm going to question Zerevex. Hearing broken bollywogs say, did they say something about cultists?
They said cultists don't speak bollywog.
They think we're cultists?
They did.
Huh. Should probably... So, here's a question I have is, if the lizards were working with the bog... Okay, so, the bollywogs... we asked where Bog was, and by that, the bollywogs think that we're cultists. So, is Bog part of the cultists?
That's what it seems like.
Well, then the next question is, if the lizards were the ones that were going to lead us to Bog, and the lizards were leading us this way, why in the world would cultists just go up to these people? Are they allied with the cultists?
They might be. From what it seemed like, he didn't seem offensive against it, and he just directed me over to Pharblex.
So it almost seems like these people can't be cultists, but they're allied with them.
It's probably what it is.
Okay.
I
Well,
say we go talk to Pharblex.
So, well, I mean, I'm just saying all that because essentially we're in enemy lands right now. We're in enemy territory.
We're always in enemy territory.
Yeah, but we have a champion who killed one of the people in the enemy territory. Remember, Zerevex here killed their champion, and the word spread. So
I didn't kill their champion. I beat him in combat, but before I could kill him, they took him and ran away.
well, that's true, but they know that you don't like them. And if any of the word got back from the caravan or any of the other stuff, I think we're starting to develop a name for ourselves, so we need to watch ourselves here.
Yeah, as you guys are standing there talking, you do notice some of the lizard folk a bit closer, and the bollywogs are saying.
Saying what?
As you guys are standing there talking, you notice that some of the lizard folk who are passing by are starting to move a little bit closer. Not necessarily going to hurt, or you get no feeling of danger or terrible intentions. Just that they're moving closer. And the bollywogs are starting to pay more attention.
Okay, well, I think it's pretty clear we just need to walk like we have purpose here. Because the lizards aren't going to challenge us.
It's all about confidence.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to try and go into this hut down here.
Hold on. So as you approach that area,
Yep.
what you see in front of you are these large logs that have been driven in. And there's about 6 inches between them. They're bound together with twisted fiber, similar to what you saw on the shambling ground, but in better condition. This appears to be a corral or a stockade of some sort.
Is there anyone in it?
Pardon me. Everything's being knocked over here. From where you're standing, you're unable to see anything. You have to actually enter. But you hear sounds as if things are being dragged down the other side.
Alright, I'm going to go in.
Alright, let me do a roll. And don't move.
Are you two staying back there?
I'm up here.
Frosty, are you following us?
Yeah, sorry, I was just typing crap up. Yep, I'm with y'all.
Not that. Okay, so you enter and you see 5 giant lizards. And they are harnessed. It looks like they have yolks on them. They are in this pen.
I only see 3.
Do I see anything else?
So wait, the lizards are penned up? Like,
Yep.
Huh?
Yes, the lizards are in the. Giant lizards are inside the corral.
Do they look like prisoners?
Look like giant lizards.
No, do they look like they're prisoners in a prison?
You said they had harnesses on?
And they're yoked up, like they're
Oh.
pulling shit.
Okay, sorry, I was typing shadow. Sorry about that.
So do I see anything else in here, or is it just the 5 lizards?
You see the 5 lizards, you see a hut. People may or may not be inside it. There's also a hut in the back. You can't see inside it from where you're at.
Alright, I'm gonna head towards the left-hand hut.
You draw your path. Start moving.
That's not good. So, do the lizards look like they're watching us, or?
They're definitely watching you. Stop moving and roll for initiative.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I did click on myself.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't have it up.
At this anyway.
You know, when she says start moving, that's not a good sign.
No, it had the right ones on there.
Oh, I had triplicates.
Okay.
So,
What, reroll that?
yeah, please reroll.
All of us?
1.
You keep your first.
Add them together.
That is not what I said.
I like a 26.
Okay.
Those icons look.
I think they're like adorable, but they kind of look like centipedes.
So, are these like their oxen or something that we're about to kill? Aren't they gonna get pissed off at us?
just tend to get pissed. It's a reoccurring theme.
Trying to roll stuff here. It's up to you to decide what you think they are. But they were shackled, or not shackled.
So they're still harnessed to something, but they can reach us?
No, they have like a harness, like a dog harness, and there's a yoke between. Hold on.
So they're like at disadvantage then, right?
Maybe they've worked together so long they feel comfortable eating things together. Did I get them all?
Yep.
Clark, take us away.
So when you say they're harnessed together, or you think he's
What are you trying to say?
that?
Yeah, that's you.
Okay.
So they don't have like weapons or anything, right? They're
giant lizards.
but they're not like smart lizards. Like they don't talk or anything.
Well, you didn't ask them any questions.
Well, I can't speak lizard.
Can I speak lizard to them? Or I mean, can I say stop to them? What, are they attacking us, or what's going on here?
They're attacking you.
Can I shout stop at them?
Sure.
Turn.
You'll have to do it on your turn, though.
Great.
Yeah, I just don't feel comfortable killing. Like they seem like farm animals or something to me. Not like maybe we shouldn't be in here.
Wait, Lark doesn't want to kill something?
I'm confused by the tournament.
Wait,
Can we stop questioning her and just let her be?
Are these cultist
Oh,
lizards?
okay.
You don't know.
Fine.
You can
Everyone's
take an
worried.
action and try to get closer, or you can take an action.
No,
to
we'll
try
just
to
shoot
calm
them.
Are these in a
That's
tent?
fine.
Leave. No, just because you're in combat doesn't mean you have to fight.
Real quick, is this in a tent? Like, all we see these giant black things around, so I don't know like how high the walls are or what.
These are 5 foot tall stockade walls.
Okay, so it's more like a pen.
It is a
Right.
pen.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to get my shiny ball of doom out as a shield, and then I'm just gonna hide and see what happens.
Are you moving at all?
Can I hide from where I'm at?
You can, but you're literally blocking the rest of your team.
If I move in slightly, can I hide from here?
You're gonna have a very hard time hiding.
Okay, fine. I'll be back here. I'll move just slightly out the door. I'm small. They can step over me.
Or on you.
Yeah.
Maybe they think you're tasty. Okay, giant lizard turn.
Can they move without the other one moving with them?
So this guy on his first, he bucks the yoke and you hear a crack.
Back, watch out.
And then he moves.
Where are their handlers?
I have a feeling that's in the direction of Zerevex.
But that's his turn. This guy, you hear the same thing. You hear a sudden crack, but then he First, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna speak authoritatively, but also as if the way you would speak, not disrespectfully, but the way you would speak commands to a dog. I'm gonna say, "Whoa there, halt!" And put my hands like patting them down, like to stop. Again, like you would do to some type of domesticated animal. Do any of them respond to me?
There is no response, no acknowledgement.
Do they? Where do they look like they're headed towards?
Me.
The one that moved towards Zerevex.
Okay, and they don't respond at all.
They're all also very focused on Zerevex.
I'm not in the tent, so I can't see if Zerevex can get out.
Correct?
Can I ask him if can he respond on my turn? If I ask him a question, can he respond on my turn?
Yes, if he is going to respond, he will respond on his turn.
Okay, Zerevex, can you get out of there?
You said he'll respond on her turn, on his turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Or I'll just say Zerevex, get out of there then. And can I roll a history check on my turn to see what they might be?
Sure. They're giant lizards. Like, you know that these are really common, generic giant lizards. They're from history. You know that they're really used as draft animals. Commonly kept as pets by lizard folk. They're useful for their ability to climb on walls. They're basically the puppies of the lizard world.
How smart or dumb are they? I'm not looking for like an actual stat. I'm just, are they like dog level intelligence or, person intelligence?
You wouldn't know that from history.
Okay. I guess I'm done.
Guy is yoke free. And he's also going to go towards Zerevex with gusto.
With gusto.
He's not a mimic. I don't know if you can hear Sean. He's not a mimic. He opens his maw and
And what?
misses you. There's no way that hit.
Okay.
I wonder when house does a 2-hit here.
I know an 11 does not hit your AC.
No.
And don't just know that because you're. Ellywick.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and yell, "Stop! We mean you no harm. Leave our friend be."
If they're going to respond, they will on their turn.
Okay.
Warren, what are you doing?
Oh, and can I back out a little bit?
Yeah, you can. You have movement to use.
I'm gonna back out just a little ways. Leave room.
Ready myself if anything comes within any of those lizards come within 5 feet of me attacking, I will respond with an attack.
The giant lizard whose turn now, the general party sees the lizard open his maw, and Ellywick, you hear back, "Leave nest, leave nest, leave nest, go, go, go." You gather that you are obviously trespassing in their.
Okay.
And as he says all this, he is moving up, generally in that direction, but more as if to address whoever was speaking at him. Zerevex, it's you.
Okay, so right below me is a hut, correct?
Yes.
Don't go in there. Run away the other way. Come to us.
See, I wouldn't know that to talk to, though.
No, you would have no idea.
I know, but Moroz did yell at you, "Get out of there."
Yeah.
Zerevex goes further.
And that was not in Draconic that I yelled it at you.
Yelled it in Celestial. How come nobody responded?
Oh, see,
I actually know
you would
Celestial.
it. He's got a Celestial now.
I know I'm making a joke about exotic languages and nobody knowing them.
We got it.
Where's in Celestial?
William might know Celestial. He was a Fey person.
Alright, well, with that, I'm actually going to go into my pouch,
You're gonna fit in your
grab
pouch.
a handful of the dog treats that I had,
Oh my god.
Yay!
and I'm going to throw like a whole handful of them out
Okay.
in front of me, like into here.
into their gaping maws that they try to bite you with.
Good little lizards. Good little lizards. Keep trying to bite.
There's like, as a reaction, I'm going to pull out dog treats and brace their mouth open with dog treats. I'm going to prep
And
my petting
when
hand.
I go to like soothe them with like animal handling.
Oh
Yeah, you
gosh.
can try.
So do I just roll animal handling?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No one ever has a good
Well,
animal handling.
I mean, that's not a terrible animal handling.
I have plus
He's
4
got
on it.
damn good animal handling. What are you talking about?
That's still a 12.
Yeah.
Unless you have something that you want to use to re-roll it, now's your chance to say it. Otherwise,
Dog treats.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, I threw treats.
no, it's fine. I'm just. It wouldn't matter one way or another with advantage. It's still a 12.
Right.
Sure, you can have advantage. It's a 12. They. Nothing extraordinary happens when you try to see them. They do. Well, what they do, they'll do on their turn. But,
Alright, and I'm going to make my way back towards the entrance. Just kind of raise up my hands and kind of move back that way.
Hands up, don't bite.
oh my.
And that's what Tora took
Now,
his
is it going to
reaction.
try and bite me?
Nope.
Well, I mean, Torin also heard me yell at Zerevex to get
Oh,
out,
try
so...
and bite?
Still no attempt to bite.
Alright. Then I'm just gonna walk back to everyone. Maybe we should leave. They don't seem aggressive once we're not in there.
Question, when Ellywick talked with that one speak animals, because she's not speaking in their mind, is she?
No,
Oh, wow.
I said words to it.
Did I
Lizard.
understand those words?
No.
No?
You
Okay.
don't speak lizard. You speak draconic.
I do, but the other lizards understood me.
The other lizards were drakes.
Well, that's
Right,
fine. I'm just
exactly.
saying that, like, they understood me, so I was just curious if I could understand these, but obviously I can't, so that's cool.
Alright, so I'm just gonna end there with waiting for Torin and them to move.
The giant lizard that's turn it is immediately in the group, streets having fun times. They're not paying attention to anything happening. They're just like, oh my god, trees!
Please do that in the Barzy voice again.
No.
It's a good thing I bought 45 of those.
All of
Poor
a sudden, in
How
unison,
many
you hear,
did you throw?
"Oh my god, treats! I
After
want to
10.
poop on Lark!"
Is that what I hear? Can I hear, oh my god, treats?
Yes.
Yay!
Every NPC in Karen's games have an affinity for treats and pooping on Lark.
They haven't tried
Favorite.
to poop on Lark yet.
Every
Favorite
animal.
NPC pastimes.
Yeah, every NPC animal.
Alright, so what's going on?
So these guys are all clustered together. You are really no longer in combat.
Yay.
Then I rush in there and start bashing them in with my warhammer.
No!
No!
Lark, stop.
Do we get EXP?
Phew, that was
Jesus.
an amazing job, Zerevex. They were just trying to protect their nest.
Oh,
We definitely
Well-
need to get the fuck out.
You get 10 XP.
Yay! We're getting there.
I think Zerevex should get an extra one for being sweet.
Sure, yeah, you can have an extra one. Also take inspiration.
what, for using dog treats?
Yeah,
You got yourself out of combat without.
hurting
Okay.
things.
We didn't kill all their puppies this time.
I feel disappointed.
Back away, back away.
Alright, well,
Why don't you go talk to
Maybe-
that guy again?
maybe that meant the hut down to the right.
Down here?
Yeah.
Don't move yet.
Oh.
Can I go potty?
Real life?
Yeah, IRL.
Sure.
I didn't want something to happen and me being gone.
No, it's fine. I asked no one to move so I could write in my notebook.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead.
Maybe next time find better directions.
I'm gonna be right back as well. I'm gonna go grab something.
Yeah, I'm so happy puppies weren't hurt.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay! We didn't
You
kill
guys-
puppies.
Oh, you didn't kill Puppy. You guys see the thing about Mini-Me?
Yeah, it was really sad.
It is.
Saw that. Although he had a pretty badass life for a dude with advanced dwarfism.
Yeah. It's sad, but 49 is not bad.
Yeah.
No, for that disorder, that's not bad at all. And I mean, he had a pretty crazy life too. Let's not act like he didn't do a whole bunch of drugs and hookers and whatnot.
Drugs.
He was in that. There was a
Austin Powers.
VH1 reality show that he was one of the celebrities in. So like he had some massive drinking problems to the point like he would get blackout drunk and go like pee in the room.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He led a pretty extreme life. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he made it just as far as any rocker in their heyday did when living the same way. So,
Yeah. Pretty good. Alright, so you guys did not kill the puppies.
Woo!
We're decent human beings.
Or whatever
Today.
you are.
Let's not get carried away here.
On the killing spree we game. Where were you thinking you wanted to go?
I want
Back
to
at
leave
the animals.
and back over to that way.
It would be difficult terrain for you to get through without going back through the
I think that maybe we should have went north at the fork instead of south.
Maybe.
Why don't you ask the guy where we're supposed to go? Get better directions. He's running away now.
wandering around doing their bullywog thing.
Well, I'm
Is
waiting
there
for you
anybody
guys
else in
to-
our vicinity? Like, are
No,
people
not
looking at
really.
us anymore?
There's really nobody around you.
Maybe we should take this time to like discuss our plan and figure out where we want to go. Because do we really want to go meet that guy, or do we want to just try to infiltrate and see what's going on around here? Figure out where the cultists actually are, and figure out best in places. Like, we got to figure out defenses and all of that kind of stuff so that we can go back and report and let people know how to get there and how to attack them. Right? Like, that's our plan.
yeah, we've attempted to have this conversation several times.
Wait, we're gonna
Yeah,
go
but-
back? Why are we? I didn't know that was the plan, to go back and get reinforcements.
Plans to eliminate them here.
I
What
mean,
reinforcements?
Yeah, we didn't have any reinforcements at Waterdeep. I mean, I think the last reinforcements we had were before we left for Waterdeep.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, are we the ones that are going to take out the cultists all the way, or were we supposed to be gathering intel? Like,
Take them out.
that's a lot of cultists to take out for 6 people, 5 people.
Just gotta fight harder.
I just think since nobody's looking at us right now, we need to figure out what our plan is. Do we really need to go see that guy? Do we want to interview Blizzard? Like, what do we want to do?
We didn't kill the townspeople, we killed the lizard.
Well, and
They're
all
down.
the lizard people.
Huh?
We killed all the lizard people.
They weren't townsfolk, they were like workers.
Yeah, but we killed the townspeople at the fire that we didn't actually know about.
Yeah, we didn't know about that.
I feel like we sit here and walk around this place that someone's gonna start asking questions of why we're here. I feel like it'd be better to go and talk to this guy, and maybe he can point us in the right direction.
To kill his people?
It might not be his people.
You know, can you tell me all your weaknesses?
He can maybe
like,
at least
where
get
you
us in the
sleep?
place. I mean, it's a freaking castle. What are we gonna do? Climb up the side of it?
We could try to burn it down. We have experience with that.
It's stone, probably.
There's also in
Stone.
water.
Probably.
Dude, you got like balls. You can just punch holes in the wall.
Foundation problems, man. They're a big deal.
I've been playing enough Fortnite. As long as you take out the lowest level, then the entire rest of the thing just collapses and magically disappears. You'll be fine.
And kills anyone on top of it, so.
Yeah, that's even better. So like the castle can be full of people, and then once you destroy the thing, all the walls will magically vanish and they follow their death. Problem solved.
Profit.
Profit.
Yeah, we just described the question marks.
Flounder. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I also feel very floundery. We need some type of plan. I mean, unless we want to just like one by one pull groups of people into some bushes, kill them, and then just leave them in the bushes, that eventually we're going to get a mound of people that'll probably turn sentient and try to kill us.
Say that's a shameless mound was for. Lark, what are you doing right now?
Oh god.
I'm just sitting here waiting for them to make up their minds. I mean, I would like to just go ahead and go talk to this one guy because I don't think. I mean, that'd be my vote. Is that I don't want to just wander around this place and suddenly get pulled into a big fight with lots of people. I mean, maybe this way we can at least pretend to be on their side for a bit and figure out some information about it.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like we thought we were headed towards the cultists, but it doesn't seem like the lizard folk that we had talked to earlier are in charge here. I mean, they look really downtrodden.
Yeah.
So
maybe
are
the lizard
cultists
folk
like
are just workers.
Okay, maybe let's just take a vote. Who wants to go talk to this guy and who wants to just walk around? I'm fine either way, but
Well, question is, what do we talk to him about? What's our story? Like, if we run into Bog or we run into this dude.
Right, we're just trying to get to Meister Bog.
Right, and I understand that, but what happens when we get to Meister Bog?
We either find out where the cultist is from him, or...
Stick him with the pointy end.
Right. He's probably going to be the most knowledgeable person, so extracting information from him is probably what we have to do.
Right.
Lark, are you looking around?
Sure, I'm looking around.
You know where this is going now?
I do. I'm looking in this bush here. How about that?
Perfect. You see something abnormal in the bush. It appears to be a small rust-colored bag.
Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up. Do I know anything about it?
It is
her carpet immediately drop to the ground when she picks it up?
No, it doesn't immediately drop to the ground.
I just wasn't sure if it filled up her weight capacity.
It's struggle down. You're fine. It's very light. So you have this small leather bag that looks rust colored. You should note somewhere that is rust. Are you gonna pull anything out of it, or?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me roll for you. So you go ahead and pull out a figurine of a giant boar. As soon as that giant boar hits ground, or as soon as it's pulled out, that figurine materializes into an actual giant boar, and it's friendly towards you.
Ah, there's a boar.
Yep. It is not hostile in any way. It's just kind of chilling out beside you.
How large is a giant boar?
Bigger than a small boar. No, it's a large beast.
Remember the
Do I
giant
know-
boar from the Princess Mononoke? That one.
Do I know what this item is that I have now, or?
Yeah, so you immediately recognize once it becomes a realized form that this is a rust-colored bag of tricks. That what you would expect to be inside it would probably be a rat, an owl, mastiff, a goat, the giant goat, a giant boar, lion, and brown bear mini little figurines.
Okay.
Moroz, you realize that this is a similar looking bag to a bag you had previously
what?
received.
Really?
So yeah, so that's what you've received, and I sent you the link on it.
I have a bag with a yellow ribbon. Is that what it's like?
Yep.
With a figurine inside.
Yep.
Neat.
Are you actually pulling it out?
Does it look like the same color bag I have?
No, they're different colors.
Oh. But I don't think so then? We've seen things with figurines twice now. It seems pretty awesome. The other time, not so much. And I think last time I had the bag with the figurine, you really wanted me to touch the figurine. I was scared.
He always really wants everybody to touch all the things, whether they're good or they're bad.
Oh, you know me so well.
This is our goddess of luck.
Yes.
Good luck!
See what happens.
Yeah.
Alright, so when I talked to the bollywog the first time, did he gesture towards which direction it was?
It was a vague gesturing behind him, similar to when you're talking to someone and they don't really know where something's at, right? There's just like a vague gesturing, like you'd have to talk to Pharblex, like just a vague gesturing. You can't see me right now, but I am attempting to do that.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna just start walking up towards the huts, towards the top, where it looks like they have a village.
So you start to get closer. You go by these. They are in dugout holding spots. Gonna look any further into them, or
I'm sorry, what's in dugout holding spots?
the canoes are. So they're not just like kind of propped up there. They are like the earth around them has been dug out and they've been purposely set into these.
Okay. Not really going to investigate them. It just seems like a proper holding spot for them so that they don't float away.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to continue up.
So please stop. So what you see in front of you are a series of little huts. They're placed pretty haphazardly on the boggy ground. Each shaped like a slightly flattened dome. They're not all completely the same, but they have a general similar structure. The doorways are open, but there's a low, short tunnel, which would force a creature to crawl out of the hut. It's definitely a hut. They are made of what appears to be beads woven through a lattice with a generous layer of mud, grass, and what smells like dung smeared over the whole thing. There's mud, swamp water, and muck slopping between the huts, and it flows in and out, even of the open doorways. This is a very boggy, wet area. Your feet squelch in the bog mud. Yeah. Bogs around.
Okay.
Let me do something here.
Like a great place for a bollywog. are we gonna try to go ask that bollywog again for more specific directions?
I was going to ask this one north of me.
What about the one right here?
I think that's the same one from before that didn't know.
They all look alike.
What is that emblem?
New one. New and exciting adventure.
Which emblem?
From where you're at, you see what appears to be giant frogs jumping around in the boggy organism.
So should we kill him? What do you think?
Alright, so I'm
I can
gonna...
kill Gretchen through the.
I was expecting something, but nothing.
Why am I gonna die?
Nah, she's probably on her phone. I guarantee you she was on her phone.
No, I wasn't.
Uh-huh.
Were you asleep?
No, I
Was looking at
reading
Facebook
an
in a
email.
different... Yeah, there you go.
Alright, I'm gonna get
Why do
closer
you
and
check my
ask...
work stuff periodically?
Why are you checking your work email?
I always check it.
Gretchen, it's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I know.
Does the person who does the exact same thing?
She doesn't need to know that I just checked my. I've got people flying in though. Mine's legit. I need to know if
Their
they're
arms are gonna be tired.
They are. That's what happens.
Yay!
Gonna meet the infamous Christian.
Yay!
Yeah, my arch nemesis.
I hear it is a traditional German greeting to fenestrate them upon meeting.
We don't have any windows that open.
Says you have to open them.
Okay, so yeah, you see these giant frogs hopping about. They kind of seem to be doing their own thing.
Okay, I was going to talk to the bollywog in front of me and ask if he knows where Pharblex is.
So you're saying that in Bollywog.
Yeah.
So this Bollywog also puffs his chest out and says, "Cultists aren't supposed to be here. Bollywog's home."
Do you know where Meister Bog is?
The Bollywog appears to like kind of shrug that off, like it doesn't matter. There's no answer.
Do you know where Pharblex is?
Pharblex is in the castle.
Who is?
Alright, well, thank you very much.
Maybe we should
I'm
ask
just-
him what this place is?
They don't seem to really want us here.
Okay.
And they seem pretty upset that we're actually just out here. So maybe we should just head over to the castle where it said Pharblex is.
Yeah,
And we
let's
should go for him there.
head further into the place that they don't want us.
Be happy we didn't kill their dogs.
They don't know that.
We have a history of dog killing.
Zerevex could always say, by the way, I fed your dogs for you. Probably not the
I
best
just
idea.
imagine someone shouting, "But we let the dogs live." Like,
That
would
probably
be
wouldn't
even
turn
a-
out very well.
What was that?
Said that probably wouldn't turn out very well.
No.
Why start
Probably.
making good decisions at this juncture?
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna head towards the entrance of the castle.
Oh, one of those bollywogs just moved a lot.
Yeah.
He flew.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so Zerevex.
Yep.
Directly in front of you, you see what appears to be longhouses, made from reeds. They're bound into long, thick bundles that are bent into upside down U-shaped ribs. The spaces between the ribs are latticed and thatched with more reeds. They look very fresh. Each longhouse has a single woven door in the center, one end wall, and the construction technique used in the longhouses is
Is what?
really great, better than expected. So this is very different than what you saw in the kind of flattened dome-shaped haphazard huts to the north.
And that's these two huts?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pulling my boar along with me, by the way.
You're bored on the carpet with you?
No, I'm pulling it along with me. I mean, I put my carpet away when I got here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just bringing the boar. I don't really know what else to do with it at the moment.
Did you say that maybe you're currently bored?
Emily, can you give yourself? You have unlimited charges, but can everyone stop moving? Emily, put down somewhere that you have 3 charges.
It's per day.
Yeah, but it resets at dawn. So it doesn't matter if you rest. It matters if it's dawn.
What if it's just Buffy?
Can I only have one out at a time?
You can use up to 3, but then it is expired. And you have out of charges.
I have 3 out simultaneously.
Please, nobody move. Alright. Now move a few. Zerevex, stop. Everybody, no, just Zerevex. Zerevex, you would be able to recognize that this is the main.
This is the main what?
Gate.
Okay.
So it looks our main entry ramp. It's old. It's somewhat crumbly. It has definitely been here for a very, very long time. Much longer than the surrounding structure.
Okay.
If everyone wants to keep moving, you can.
Yeah, head towards it.
So as everyone approaches, you see that the gates are sagging. They are not closed, obviously. They're wide open. But they do not look like they would function. Through this gate, you can see there's to be the central Barbican. There are no windows or arrows. There's bright light, but you see that there's like mud that's been slopped over the floors. Planks have been laid on the gateway. A walk is not immediately brought onto muddy floor, but it does gently slope down into it. There are a few tables that have been thrown together with planks laid across barrels. Some crudely made benches as well. A lot of blue ones.
And a staircase with a giant arrow on it.
That is
Yeah.
not. Oh no, it's on the right layer. It just tells you what direction it goes.
It's not a stairway to heaven.
It's like an escalator.
It's
only go
not
up.
an escalator.
Well,
Later.
it's not a down staircase.
In this
Ah,
fantasy land, you see a decrepit tower that's clearly overtrodden over time. Inside the tower is an escalator.
But
That'd
it's
be
not moving.
amazing.
They're just stairs.
No, just stairs.
Saw some amazing architecture, so who knows? Maybe they do have escalators.
My goodness.
So did I gather from all of the lots of description that it's pretty downtrodden in here?
Yeah.
3 more just spawned.
What are those?
Giant frogs.
Oh. They look like adipose tissue.
They're not adipose tissue.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure that they are not adipose tissue.
Not croak here.
Since they just spawned, are they tadpoles right now?
Oh, they're full tadpole.
Alright, I'm going to go in.
Alright. So you walk across the boardwalk that I had mentioned, and it creeps. Everybody inside looks at you, and then looks at everybody behind you.
Anything else, or just...
See how you're gonna react.
Good.
Well, I'm going to
What's
continue
his name?
forward up to this one here.
Okay.
And ask where Pharblex is. In
Are you
Bollywog.
asking it? Like, how are you asking it?
Just going to say, so where... I was told Pharblex is in here. I'm supposed to go see him.
The bullywog is not like happy that you're talking to it. It says upstairs, and you hear him kind of muttering. We'll just learn bullywog. Now we can't.
What you cut out?
He's just kind of muttering about cultists learning bullywog.
Pharblex.
Alright, well, I'm going to continue down towards the stairs then.
As Lark enters the door, she says, "The heroes are here."
That worked once.
And the second time you had to defend her, air quotes, honor, and
How is
air
everybody
quotes.
walking through this room? So describe your behavior as you walk. Don't move your character.
Well, I'm pulling a boar along with me, so kind
I'm
of
just-
awkwardly.
I'm just gonna be normal and kind of following Zerevex and looking down at the ground.
I'm doing the Tauren strut. Confident to walk because I'm bigger than everybody else around.
Can I ride the boar?
Oh God.
You already have a
You
Can she ride the boar on her carpet?
I
I
mean, it's large.
You can't
dude,
ride
dude,
the board.
dude, dude.
Okay,
Pull-
I
No,
wanna
pull
ride the boar.
pull your owl figurine out. Ride your boar on your carpet with your owl perched on your arm.
Fine.
I'm climbing on top of the boar's back. I think this will be easier to control him.
Oh God.
Are you riding the board?
Can I ride the boar?
Yeah, you can definitely. It's large.
Then yes.
With that large boar and Lark, she makes up almost the height of a regular person.
Did you just now get on the board?
Yes.
Alright, so like all the bullywogs and the giant frogs are watching you. There's a few cultists and such, and
There's a few what?
Wait,
Lizard
what about
folk.
cultists?
There are no cultists, just lizard folk.
What?
I misspoke.
What?
Where are the cultists? Cultists.
Cultists, where? Roll for initiative.
Well, this is a great ending point. No, there's none. I just
So I'm going to walk militarily, not look at anyone else, and I mean, not look at anyone else, but like I'm gonna keep my wits about me, listening for things, like listening for weapons drawn, that type of thing. But I'm gonna focus on Zerevex and moving forward as if we have something distinctly that we're supposed to be doing here. You asked how people were walking. That's how I'm walking.
that's fine. I'm glad you told me.
We just get
Alright,
attacked
so
persuasively.
Hey, don't use my words against me.
What's that strut that like they do on Scooby-Doo or Family Guy, where like and they just put one foot in front of the other, and yeah.
Strut like a duck?
No.
Sorry, we read this story to Lydia and Zach sings it to her and it's really cute.
Wow.
It's
Alright,
called
I'm
the
gonna
Barnyard
go up.
Dance, and it's adorable.
Did I get on the board?
They're on the board. Literally everything in the room is watching you. Lizard folk, bollywog, giant frog. Everyone's just like, what the hell is happening here?
Okay, so I'm gonna like notice everyone watching me, and then just like give a little wave and keep trotting on the boar.
That boar's technically large enough I could ride it.
I'm going to go upstairs.
Which stairs are you?
These ones here.
On the arrow.
Just as a heads up, that is a descending.
Oh, that's down? Oh,
Oh, never
I'm
mind.
stairway to heaven.
well.
I
yeah.
said it was a descending stairs earlier.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Alright,
Yeah.
then I'm just going to continue down the hallway here.
Can't find the Family Guy strut.
You guys start heading down this hallway. It's a pretty wide hallway.
Are these
You
windows
can-
open to the like ground?
I mean, they're
Like
old
these?
school windows. There's no glass. Also known as holes, I guess.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Are these holes? Like, if something comes running at me, can I just like jump out?
Yeah, well, it also has no roof. So,
Oh,
I mean, it's pretty open at that.
So they're openings, they're not just like embrasures or anything like that.
No,
So what did we see about here?
oh, sorry, I got distracted by my own self.
Yay.
You're in this open causeway. You hear and you smell the outside. There's no roof over this part. Very open and very rickety. There's mud slopping on everything. There's a small defensive kind of notch here. It looks like it was part of some defensive position, but it's not manned.
Did you guys just hear a boom?
No?
Okay. No, I mean,
Wait,
not
in
the
real
St.
life,
Louis
not-
people, but like
That'd be really loud.
West Ender people.
No, I
totally
didn't
just-
hear anything.
I totally just heard a boom.
Like, what type of boom?
Like either a firework type boom or I'm not sure.
Tell me your character. Trying to
Right.
deal
Everything
with,
else is cool.
What are you
I'm
talking
trying
about?
to deal with potential booms.
I'm sure it's nothing.
I'm sure it's nothing. It's just cars on fire in the park garage. We didn't need that car.
Details.
Insurance covers it when that happens, right?
Less than 24 hours into the experience, cars on fire.
Into what experience?
We traded in my Fiesta today.
Oh, congrats.
Gone. Thank you.
I no longer see your green car. I
I
don't
have
know
no-
what you'll
I-
have in the parking lot anymore.
I have now an obnoxiously blue car.
Yay! I can still stalk you at work.
Yeah, apparently Carlson has the same one.
Do we see anything as we get closer to the edge here?
Sure, you see a wall directly in front of him. As you start to move further in, you see kind of,
Hey, Moroz caught up, finally.
yay, he left the Barbican.
Barbecue pit?
Barbican.
Barbecue pit.
Alright, so I'm
Okay.
just going in.
So now what you see, everybody stop moving, is what would have once been kind of this hard packed earthen level, is now just mud and it's slopped everywhere. It really looks like it's it would have been some sort of courtyard when the castle was new. But it's really just been heavily turned over. There's a lot of use. Like there's been a lot of feet going across it,
Okay.
and it's not empty, and it's pretty obvious. There's people out here. Humanoids. Humanoids out here. And as you approach, you see the lizard folk, and they are working training some giant lizards that are nearby that I did not drop onto that layer. That happening. You also see the group of bollywogs hanging out. They are just kind of not necessarily training, but just kind of like puffing their chest and not doing much.
Ribbit.
Which means you both said it at the same time.
All right. Sorry, what was that?
What are you guys doing?
I'm going to walk in and go to talk to the closest bollywog and say where is Pharblex?
You approach the bullywog and he says, "Don't know. Probably not here. Not in the barracks."
What are the red things?
Those are doors.
Ooh.
It's a lot of doors.
You know, we're bad with 2 doors, much less 3.
So the bullywogs are paying attention. He says, "All the cultists are in the barracks. You should go too."
Yay, team cultist.
And
I'm new. Where is it?
Point said that.
Sorry, what was that?
He points at these.
These guys?
Over there.
Is that where you're trying to go?
So they think that we're the lizard folk. I mean, we look incredibly different from the lizard folk, right?
No, not lizard folk, the cultists.
They just told you that all the cultists are in the barracks.
Is this not the barracks?
Literally pointed at a door and said, "All the
Cool.
cultists should be in the barracks."
Which door?
What door? Because I didn't see
Yes.
anything.
In Bullywog, he said that.
Which door?
What door did he gesture at?
We keep missing your, like...
Because
Yeah,
I don't see anything pop up at all.
That right?
No! I have been literally sitting...
Okay, so the 2 left-hand doors?
No.
Okay.
Continue to ping until I'll increase it.
Yeah, it wasn't showing up before.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to go up to one of the doors and the first door and open it.
Hold on.
You don't know this group.
Rose, what are you doing?
He's teleporting.
Learned Blink.
You guys open the door, you just kind of throw it open, or...
Just open it up like in a regular door.
So it creaks open. This area is a little bit better attended to, obviously. The second floor covers it, so it has stuff there. This appears to be a kitchen. You do see a dwarf and 2 human helpers in here.
Poison. Saying. Lark?
Do we recognize them as? Are they wearing any like cultist outfits or anything, or?
They are wearing. Well, the dwarf looks to be dressed as a chef, though it's not fancy attire. It's just an apron and there's pots, pans, spices, stuff like that. He's barking orders, saying different things like this rabbit's a day old. Can't use that. Why can't we get fresh basil? Stuff like that.
Okay, so this just looks like a kitchen.
Yep. When the door is open, the door turns and says, "Hey, nobody in the kitchen."
Alright, and I close the door on him.
Alright, boys. Alright, boys.
Door's closed.
Moving up.
Put E. coli in the lettuce. Hurry. Aww.
No, we burn things down. We don't poison.
Don't
I say a
do
Q.
anything.
Q.
Does the Q mean question master?
Quest. It's a quest.
9 rhyme time?
Oh,
Actually, in
your
form
voice.
of Q, it instantly kills us all.
Waterfall? Social?
But it's gonna be a pig.
Send the dragon first.
I've got my thumb down. Who doesn't have their thumb down?
Problem is, I'm gonna. Anyway, so this is full of cultists, and not just cultists, but also dragon claws. You would recognize these from the attack on Greenness. They are dressed in purple. The dragon claws are more formal attire than the cultists, who are just kind of in whatever clothing they could get for them. People appear to be waiting for food or picking at fruit and such. They are all hanging out there. When you open the door, they look up. Zerevex, you're the one in front of the door.
Yeah.
You are. One of them stands up and points and goes, "That's the one that attacked Cyan Wrath." You are immediately recognized by the dragon claws.
Saran wrap.
Cyan Wrath. You are recognized, and we will roll for initiative, and I think that's.
There are a lot of them on that turn order.
Fine. Yeah, multi-attack now.
Run away!
So all we need to do is kill 3 a turn each.
Right, that's fine.
I can't. I don't have multi attack.
It's okay. 3 of us.
I got
That should be it.
16.
Zerevex will take the 5 on the left. I'll take the 5 on the right.
There's only 16 of them. Come on.
Oh, we're up to 16 now? Oh, we are.
Well, look, only so many can get out the door at once, so let's just barricade them over here.
I
It's
actually
not like
agree
there's
with
another
that.
door that
Yeah, what about the castle full of fucking bollywogs?
Yeah, but they don't like the cultists, so we're good.
They might fight
Right.
for us.
They're allies.
Yeah.
kinda. Maybe.
I gave dog treats to their pets. Come on.
They don't know that.
I could give them a dog treat.
Here, your pets seem to like these. Don't ask how I know.
I suppose we could always post a guard and be like, cultist business going on, stay out.
Let's just close the door.
Nice training time.
That's the guy that Jones ran with! Creak shut. Hurry, toss a firebomb, go!
I thought you were supposed to be like disguised or something. When did that? I guess that's not still going on.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a very long.
And even then he still had shiny armor and could still be recognized, possibly.
It's probably not as shiny now. You're just like crawling
Yeah.
through the mire.
About to be
So-
bloodstained and shiny.
So I actually grabbed a picture of what my character would look like.
Is it like the guy?
I don't know if you can see it on the bottom.
Your new icon.
Yeah, well, I got a new one. You'd have to refresh from when you logged in.
Oh yeah, I see him. Very shiny.
Oh yes, shiny, shiny.
Alright, so next week. Are we all up for? Do we have conflicts? How's next week look?